the bridge was already on fire when the incident took place. That's right. The inner temple was already totally cut off from the outside world. There's no way you could have crossed the bridge, body or no body. Witness, even my patience has its limits. Any further lying and I will find you in contempt of court. Do you have anything else to say for yourself?
Objection!
I know that, Godot. First, the body of Elise Dunham was discovered in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. And second, the head nun, Sister Bikini, witnessed Iris desecrating Elise Dunham's body. Those cannot be disputed. He makes a good point on both accounts. Exactly.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. You have stood at that witness stand and testified this entire time. Are you telling us now that your memory of that night is hazy?
Objection!
Gladly, Godot. Magic trick? I think not. But I do have a great explanation for that. Actually, yes. I know there must be some other way she got across that burnt out bridge. But unless I can somehow demonstrate it, we'll never know the truth. Oh, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Very well. Witness, let's hear your testimony one more time. You've admitted that you moved the victim's body. Nevertheless, your prior testimony contained a very large inconsistency. Please add an explanation for that to your testimony. Moving the body. Other than walking over the bridge, there's no other way to move the body. I must have just gotten confused. I don't buy it. Was the snow still falling or had it stopped? Does it really matter that much? Are you saying there? Right there! That last statement. I don't buy it. Right here! There it is. There is a way that the body could have actually gone over the bridge. Take a look at the bottom of the bridge, everyone. Right near the center of the bridge. See that little rope thing? Right near the middle of the bridge. Right there. Exactly what Godot is stating. One of the suspension wires even snapped. It's amazing the whole bridge didn't fall. There you go. Not necessarily. It wouldn't be impossible to carry a corpse across a bridge in this condition. I'm not buying it. Unless I do something to discredit this testimony, it's going to be deemed as the truth. And Maya will be accused of murder. I'm aware of that, Godot. Gladly, Your Honor. And thank you, Godot. You actually just give me the perfect evidence that I needed to actually solve this case. Hold it! Hold it! Yes, but if the snow had already stopped when the incident took place... Exactly. Hold it! Hold it! You seem to be quite sure of yourself when you gave your testimony. You said you were sure that the snow had already stopped. Does she really think an apology is going to get her off the hook? Yes, it does matter. Hold it. This is not a joke. You've given sworn testimony in a court of law. Yes.
Objection!
Yes, I'm aware of that, Godot. By the time the murder took place, the snow had already stopped. I know that. Alright, you want evidence? Fine, Godot. You want evidence? I'll be glad to present it. Hold it! Well, I don't see why there couldn't be a way across. Did anyone actually witness such a thing? Yes, they did. I've come all this way, so I owe it to everyone to figure this out. But how do you transport a body across a burning bridge? Even if I don't know the exact answer yet, it's okay. I'll start by examining all my evidence and see where this takes me. I've got to be like a shark. If I don't keep moving, I'm as good as dead. Oh, here we go. Am I saying that there is a way to cross the burning bridge? Yes, I am. In fact, here's the proof.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. A dead body flying over a burning bridge. I wouldn't exactly rule out the possibility. I didn't exactly say that, Godot. But you did. I don't know about that. In any case, we have a witness who did see it happen. I can't chicken out here. I've got to keep on the attacking. Go, go, go. Miss Elise Dunham's brilliant and highly gifted apprentice, Elise. Remember what he said in his testimony? That night, he was at the Mountain Shack Heavenly Hall. And that's when he witnessed the events. I think you've all seen this sketch before. It's an exact drawing of what he witnessed that night. I didn't say it was. Yes. Pathetic scribble? I think not. Oh, yes, it does. And in fact, I'm going to prove it. Right there. Well, thank you, Godot. You actually just solved it for me. That's what the thing is. It is upside down. It is upside down. What exactly is this sketch trying to show? Something is obviously funny about this sketch. That's not what I meant, Your Honor. Clarice stated it over and over, that this sketch was exactly as he saw it. However, if we're to believe his testimony, then this sketch contradicts reality as we know it. What exactly contradicts it? In fact, I am going to show you. Take a look at this, everyone. The wire connected to the bridge. Yep, it is indeed. Gladly, you know. Show us something that'll point out how the sketch contradicts reality? No problem.
Take that!
There you go. Yes, it is. Now, compare the sketch and the photo for a moment. In the sketch, the wires appear to be above the guard wires. But on the actual Dusky Bridge, there you go. The wires are below the guard wires! Sketch. Bingo! There you go. How is it actually different? Nope. With someone like Maurice, I admit a mistake is a definite possibility. But that begs the question. Why did he make a mistake? What was the reason? Oh, yes, I do. Think back, alright? Remember what Maurice was doing when he witnessed this event? He was at Heavenly Hall waiting for a lover that was never going to come. He waited and waited, and finally he laid down. But then, lightning shoots from the sky and set the bridge aflame. Now ponder what sort of position Maurice must have been in at that time. He was lying on his back, which is why he remembered the scene the way he did. It does, Your Honor. That is the reason why why the wires in the sketch go up instead of down. Maurice witnessed the event while he was lying on his back face up. In other words, the scene that he saw was actually upside down. I think you finally get it, Your Honor. The correct way to view Maurice Dunham's sketch is like this. There you go. This is how it should actually look. The victim's body was not flying above the bridge. It was actually swinging below. That's right, just like a pendulum.
Objection!
The bridge was burning to a crisp. There's no way to get across it. But if the body had been found at the inner temple, it would have caused problems. This is where the criminal decided to take a gamble. They used the burning bridge to get the body across to the other side. And a pendulum was the only way to get it done.
Objection!
Yes, I know about that. I know. Yes, that sounds right.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. The lightning strike that night can only have been an accident. So it doesn't make sense that the culprit would have prepared the rope beforehand. So then, they didn't have to get the rope ready. The rope was already right in front of them. I'm saying that it was just a matter of using what was already there. My explanation? Gladly.
Take that!
There you go. If you want to know where the rope came from, it's hanging right there in front of your glorious beard. Exactly. One of the wires from the bridge. When the lightning struck the bridge and set it on fire, one of the suspension wires came loose from its anchor. The criminal didn't have any time to waste, so they tied the wire around Elise Dunham's body. Because there was simply no other way to move the body. There you go.
Objection!
Exactly. Your Honor. Did that really happen? Yes, it did. Actual evidence that the body was swung over like a pendulum? Gladly. Was there any evidence? Yes, there actually was. Do I have any actual evidence that the body was swung over like a pendulum? Oh, yes, I do.
Take that!
Here you go. Before I present my evidence, let me review what we have we know so far. And what we have. According to this photo, one of the wires snapped. Looking at the map, we can see it's the one that was in front of the inner temple. Yes, precisely. Now let us consider the body's movement by looking at the overhead map again. If the body was pushed from the point here, it would drop on the opposite bank at approximately this point. Well, they must have failed to catch the body on the other bank. Because I have evidence that suggests her body dropped some distance. Take a look at this autopsy report. It says here that her body fell about 10 feet after her death. That's most likely the height difference between the two sides. The body overswung due to forward momentum, but then came loose and fell about 10 feet. And then, as a result of the landing impact, this crystal sphere was knocked loose. Yes, this blood-stained amethyst crystal is the one that came off of Miss Elise Dunham's staff. And even more important is the place where this crystal sphere was found. There you go. Precisely, Your Honor. In the very spot the pendulum would arrive if given the right amount of speed. Something wrong, Godot? Thank you, Your Honor. Something wrong, Godot? I know exactly what he's talking about. He's talking about motive. I apologize, everyone. I always had to laugh at this sentence. I'm sorry. The rest of the court does not speak coffee-nese. Can you elaborate a bit more? Right there. Exactly. The criminal wasn't able to cross Dusky Bridge. So who collected the body? That is true. Yes, Your Honor. The body could not have made it to Hazakura Temple without an accomplice. No problem, Your Honor. I definitely have a bad feeling I'm gonna hate myself after this. Do I or do I not? Here we go, everyone.
Take that!
It can only be you, Sister Iris. I don't see why you're so surprised. The only way to transport the body from Dusky Bridge is by snowmobile. But with her bad back, Sister Bikini couldn't pick up a body like that. You're the only one that could have managed it.
Objection!
Yes, Godot, I was. I was listening to the witness's testimony.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. I haven't forgotten, but have you, Godot? This witness was also seen at Hazakura Temple, desecrating the corpse of the victim. Two different places at the same time? Exactly. Sister Iris, let me ask you something. Why didn't you mention it when you first gave your testimony? The pendulum, of course. Using this sketch drawn by an eyewitness, I've established how the body was moved using the burnt-out bridge. Which means it's now a fact that this occurred something you should have already known. Oh, I think you did. The body couldn't have been passed along to the other side without your help. So you should know, you definitely should have known about it. In fact, it'd be impossible for you to be clueless about the whole thing. Unless you're not really Iris to begin with. Oh, yes. Oh, this is getting the, this is where the real good stuff comes in.
Objection!
And in fact, now, one moment. Now, what if I were to actually tell you, everyone, that this woman is actually someone that Godot actually knows quite well. And it's also someone that Phoenix Wright actually knows quite well as well. There's no one else besides Iris that could have received the corpse that night. Now I get it. Now I know why I've been sick to my stomach this whole trial. Why her whole demeanor changed so suddenly from yesterday. And why she's trying to pin the murder on Maya. The woman that's standing there at the witness stand, her real name is... I never thought I'd have to utter your name again, let alone see you. It's been a long time, Dahlia Hawthorne! Yup. That is indeed Dahlia Hawthorne.